My husband has been lying to me for years. I found out 2 weeks ago when I grabbed the wrong envelope off the counter looking for my credit card statement. Opened it without checking. It was our mortgage summary with only his name on the account. I pulled up my banking app to check where my mortgage payment actually goes every month. The account I've been sending $500 to twice a month for 3 years just holds my money. Nothing gets withdrawn, nothing transfers out. Every deposit I've ever made sits there untouched. I checked the electric bill account, same thing, water bill, internet, car insurance. All these account numbers I send money to religiously and my payments just pile up doing nothing. He's been paying everything himself this entire time. $32,000 sitting in fake accounts while I thought I was being a responsible adult splitting bills 50-50 with my husband. When he got home, I had my laptop open showing everything. He saw the screen and his face went white. Didn't ask what was wrong, just stood there looking terrified. I asked him to explain. He sat down and told me he set it up 3 years ago right after I got laid off from the dental office. I was unemployed 7 months and completely fell apart, barely left the bedroom, cried constantly, felt worthless because he was paying for everything alone. When I finally got hired again making way less money, I insisted we split everything equally. He said I needed to feel like I was contributing or I'd get depressed again, but he knew the math didn't work. I'd be broke every month and the stress would destroy me. So he created these accounts with routing numbers and let me send my half there while he covered the real bills. He planned to tell me after a few months once I stabilized, but I got so much better, happy at work, confident again. He didn't want to ruin it by admitting I'd been fooling myself. I sat there trying to figure out how I felt. What he did was genuinely kind in the most messed up way imaginable. He protected my mental health with a lie, and it actually worked. I did get better, but he let me stress about money for 3 years, knowing none of it was real. 2 months ago, I skipped my friend's bachelorette weekend because I just paid rent and needed to watch my spending. He knew those bills were fake, that I was limiting myself for no reason. He said nothing. I told him to stay at his brother's place for a few days. Not because I wanted to leave him, but because I couldn't think with him there. He's been texting apologies, but that's not the point. The point is, I spent 3 years thinking I had my life together, thinking we were equal partners. The whole time, he was managing me like I was too fragile for reality. Every conversation about finances was him lying to my face. Every time I felt proud of being responsible, it was based on nothing. I'm not divorcing him. I love him and I understand why he did it. But I told him when he comes back, everything changes. Full joint account, complete transparency. No more protective bubble where he decides what I can handle. If we're married, he needs to treat me like his actual wife instead of something breakable he has to manage. That $32,000, half gets donated. I didn't save it. I tried to spend it on bills. It goes to people who actually need help paying rent. The rest goes towards something we decide together like adults who respect each other. He came back yesterday. We opened a joint account and transferred everything into it. All his money, all my money. The fake accounts are closed. He cried when we signed the paperwork at the bank. Said he was sorry for treating me like I couldn't handle the truth. I told him I forgave him, but things feel different now. Not bad different, just real. Like we're actually building something together instead of him building it alone while I played pretend. We're starting marriage counseling next week because apparently we need to learn how to be honest even when it's uncomfortable. The donation went through this morning. $16,000 to a local organization that helps families pay rent and utilities. He asked if I was sure and I said yes. That money represents 3 years of him not trusting me with reality. It doesn't belong in our life.